As early as 3500 BC, the Egyptians had a fully developed number system that would allow counting to continue indefinitely with only the introduction from time to time of a new symbol. This is borne out by the mace head of King Narmer, one of the most remarkable relics of the ancient world, now in a museum at Oxford University. Near the beginning of the dynastic age, Narmer was obliged to punish the rebellious Libyans in the western delta. He left in the temple at Hierakonpolis a magnificent slate palette, the famous Narmer palette, and a ceremonial mace head, both of which bear scenes testifying to his victory. The hieroglyphic system of writing is a picture script in which each character represents a concrete object. In one of the tombs near the Pyramid of Giza, there have been found hieroglyphic number symbols in which the number 1 is represented by a single vertical stroke or a picture of a staff, and a kind of horseshoe or heel-bone sign is used as a collective symbol to replace 10 separate strokes. Special pictographs were used for each new power of 10 up to 10 million, 100 by a curved rope, 1,000 by a lotus flower, 10,000 by an upright bent finger, 100,000 by a tadpole, 1 million by a person holding up two hands as if in great astonishment, and 10 million by a symbol sometimes conjectured to be a rising sun. Usually, the direction of writing was from right to left, with the larger units listed first, then the others in order of the importance.
In this video, we're going to look at the Egyptian number system.
With the introduction of papyrus, further steps in simplifying writing were almost inevitable. The first steps were made largely by the Egyptian priests who developed a more rapid, less pictorial style that was better adapted to pen and ink, and these so-called Hieratic sacred scripts. The symbols were written in a cursive or free-running hand so that in the first sight their forms bore little resemblance to the old hieroglyphics. The Hieratic system used to represent numbers is as shown in this table. In hieroglyphics, the number 37 has appeared as, but in Hieratic script, it is replaced by the less cumbersome.
Around the 5th century before Christ, the Greeks of Ionia also developed a ciphered numeral system, but with a more extensive set of symbols to be memorized. They ciphered their numbers by means of the 24 letters of the ordinary Greek alphabet, augmented by 3 obsolete Phoenician letters, the digamma for 6, the koppa for 90, and the sampi for 900.
The Ionic system was still a system of additive type. All numbers between 1 and 999 could be represented by at most 3 symbols.
An accent mark placed to the left and below the appropriate unit letter multiplied the corresponding number by 1,000. Thus, this symbol represents not 2 but 2,000.
Tens of thousands were indicated by using the new letter M from the word myriad, meaning 10,000. The letter M placed either next to or below the symbols for number 1 to 9,999 caused the number to be multiplied by 10,000 as with.
To express still larger numbers, powers of 10,000 were used. The double myriad NN, denoting 10,000 raised to the power of 2, and so on. Multiplication in Greek alphabetic numerals was performed by beginning with the highest order in each factor and forming a sum of partial products. Let us calculate, for example, 24 times 53. Thus, the Greeks began by calculating 20 times 50, then proceeded to 20 times 3, then 40 times 50, and finally 4 times 3. This method, called Greek multiplication, corresponds to the modern computation.